Hello, I am QAZ Error 456, English Interpretation Series Episode 1. What is justice? 正义是什么? I do it for fun, it is not a professional project. If I make any mistake, please tell me and I shall fix them. All our laws should explain in the way to mercy, in the way to justice. There is a fundamental problem. Do you believe that justice exists in the world? Justice is created or discovered. Justice is subjective or objective. Many students think that justice is subjective. They think that justice is just the design of humanity. If you are taking this view, you are fundamentally cancelling the view of justice. Because since justice is created by human, the now may be different than the past. Of course, this is the oldest argument of human history. That is why we hope people read ancient book. It was discussed as early as the time of Plato in ancient Greek, that the human society has justice. There are three major views. Group 1, Plato used the guise of Socrates to think that justice is objective existed. Group 2, Thrasymachus thought justice is killing. It is only related. There is no absolute right and there is no absolute wrong. Power is justice. Group 3, skepticism. I don't know if there is justice exists or not. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I doubt it. But based on my opinion, in Republic, Plato completely refuted relativism with very rigorous logic. Justice is objective existed with my personal understanding. At least from logic, from experience, from analogy, we think that justice is subjective exists. First, from logic, students often feel that something is injustice. Do you have that feeling? When you feel that something is injustice, then there must be something in the opposite. And what is it called? Justice. If there is no concept of justice, then you think something is injustice will become meaningless. Does everyone understand me? If we think that something is injustice, therefore, there must be something is relatively be justice. This is the situation based on logic. Now, based on logic, when you think that there is no absolute right and absolute wrong, you're making a very big fallacy in logic. Because when you think that there is no absolute right and absolute wrong, what does this viewpoint represent itself? It is absolute. You are claiming an absolute viewpoint. Do I make myself clear? Second, it is empiricism. Based on experience, just like what I say, we all experience some injustice things. Aren't we all deep in our mind that decide the concept of justice exists? Everyone please pay attention. All human feeling is projected from some objective object. I'm thirsty, so is there something be there? There will be water. I'm hungry, so is there something be there? There will be food. Even if I have a sexual desire, what will exist? There will be pointing to an object of sexual desire. Then why does a human have a feeling about justice? Because of what will exist? There will be pointing to an object of justice. Otherwise, this kind of feeling is meaningless. At last, it is the analogy. I often ask students. I recently wrote a book named Circle Justice. I have been thinking about these questions. Is everybody able to draw a circle? Can you draw a perfect circle? Students, do you guys think that there is a concept of a perfect circle exists? Concept of circle is made by human or discovered. Concept of circle is subjective or objective? Objective. But the humans draw all the circle, is it wrong? No. When you use all equipment to draw any circle, they are not round. But the circle, this concept, does it exist? Yes. We all human keep pursuing a perfect round circle. But in reality, we never draw a perfect circle. We have failed to draw a perfect circle. This does not mean that concept of the circle doesn't exist, because it is the way forward. Although we can't see justice, it does not mean justice does not exist. It is still the way forward. All we law people, why do we pursue fair and justice? Because justice is objective exists. It keeps tugging at our heartstrings. It is making us unable to reach it, but we will desire it, and that's called justice. I very like a Taiwan TV drama named The World Between Us. Has anyone watched it before? There is a line that is very touching. What did he say? He said, when you saw it, you don't need to believe it. You only need to believe the things unseen. The justice you can see, you don't need to believe. You only need to believe the justice you can't see. Although we often don't see justice in life, but we still believe justice is existing. This is all explained with purpose. We need to toward justice instead of toward evil. Indeed, I just explained the justice by the theory of logic, theory of experience, theory of analogy. But there are still many positions that can explain justice. Like epistemology, back to the topic of Plato, many people fall into skepticism. They think that this world may be no justice. So now I want to ask you questions. Does everyone epistemology come from reason or from belief? Skepticism is the curse of the age of reason. Does anyone been to Antarctica? No. In this world there is Antarctica? Why do you think there is? Does it really exist objectively? Have you been there? It's shown on a map. It could be fake. It could be the people around me organized the huge conspiracy, lied to me that there is Antarctica. Is there a Qin dynasty in Chinese history? What do you think there is? Have you been there? Sima Qin write a history record. Is it possible Sima Qin lying to you, or he got lied to? Are the unearthed artifacts possibly fake? Have you ever noticed that if you're skeptical of everything, all your epistemology are shaky? I dare to say that do you confirm that your father is your real father? Have you done DNA tests? Even you did, do you confirm that your grandfather is your father's father? You can't confirm? So that's epistemology problem. Reason is not the only epistemology basis. All our human thinking is based on believing. We believe in justice, and justice is objectively existing. I need to tell all of you, if your epistemology foundation is skepticism, you have to think of a question on logic. Isn't everything you doubt also worth being doubted too? The brain you use to doubt things, the conclusion of it, the structure of it, the inference of it, isn't it worth doubting? So, I'm saying your doubt itself should get doubt? I seem to have gone too far. I just want to remind everyone, justice and fairness are existed. The law needs to pursue fairness and justice.